Day. Temperature mid-80s, could reach 90 by the end of the game, and a ton of humidity here in Champaign. Melhoff will put it away. Aurelius Ben, to the left side of your screen, returned Illinois' first kickoff last week against Penn State for a touchdown. During that 13-second run, that's the only time Illinois has trailed in the last 4 games. And they're going to kick to Ben, but it goes over his head, and Illinois will start at the 20-yard line. So first down for Illinois from the 20. And play fake for Juice, and sacked on first down. Nick Hayden, who had 2 sacks against Michigan State last week, takes down the quarterback. And he's the only senior starter on a very young Wisconsin defense that was gashed by Michigan State for over 560 yards last week. Badgers, of course, won that game to go to 5-0. This time Mendenhall will get it, and good running lane straight ahead of the 21. Now for Illinois' offensive starters, here is Rashard Mendenhall.
Starting off in the backfield, we got Isaiah Juice Williams and my personal protector, Russ Wild. Out on the edges, we got Kyle White Lightning Hudson and the rigorous, it really has been. Up front, we got the 2 captains, Ryan McDonald and Martin, Mr. One Take O'Donnell. This is the big armed offensive machine. Let's get it.
Let's get it, the man says.
He's talking about Ben. We mentioned a kick return last week for a score. Also had a touchdown catch, broke about 7 tackles. Juice on the run here on 3rd down. And Williams nowhere near the marker, planted at the 24. Hayden the first to greet him. Illinois 3 and out. Gilreath awaits the kick, hangs in the air. And Gilreath slips a tackle at the 30, penalty flag down. And Gilreath down at the 24.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Receiving team, number 28, 10 yards from the end of the run. First down.
Big this football game is, not only for his team, but for the Illini program as well.
Wisconsin was down by 18 in the first half to Illinois last year. They ended up winning that game. And a running play to P.J. Hill on first down. Swallowed up by Antonio Steele and Will Davis for Wisconsin's offensive starters. And where they project at the next level, here's ESPN's Todd McShay.
Quarterback Tyler Donovan, not going to be an NFL quarterback, but I do think he's distributing the ball well to 2 future first-rounders, tight end Travis Beckham and P.J. Hill at the running back spot. In the offensive line, there's no Joe Thomas this year, but it's a very talented young group led by Gabe Karimi at left tackle.
Yeah, Gabe Karimi, redshirt freshman, has stepped up in some pretty big shoes at left tackle.
He's got big shoes himself at 6'8", 300 pounds. Donovan backing up. Oh, what a play by the quarterback, finding Swan at the 30-yard line. A 14-yard pickup. He is 7-0 in his career as a starter. Started the last 2 games last season because of an injury to John Stocco. Won a big game at Iowa. Hill on first down. Ripped down after 3 yards by Jay Lehman. We'll be calling his name a lot. And speaking of Lehman, here he is to announce the Illinois defensive starters.
On the D-line, we got D-Walk, Big Derek Walker, the pass rush specialist. And at DT, we got Chris Norwell, my roommate, a.k.a. Sino. We call him Big Nasty because he's from Cincinnati. He's a nasty cat. Then we got on my left at linebacker, Britt the Hit Miller. He brings it, along with Tony Steele on my right. In the defensive secondary, we got Kevin Juice Mitchell, who can also lay the lumber. We bring the pain in Champaign.
We introduced Derek Walker as a pass rush specialist, but it's been Will Davis who leads the Illini with 6 sacks.
At 4 against Indiana. They go to Hill on 2nd down, and he's got the first down. At 5'11", 227 pounds, Hill led the Big Ten in rushing as a freshman a year ago. He is number 2 in the Big Ten behind Mike Hart in carries, 5th in rushing, tied for 2nd in touchdowns. Here he is again. Past midfield to the 49, and the now sole athletic director. He was doing both duties at one time, but was hired as the defensive coordinator 4 years ago. Hill again on 2nd down. Illinois strings it out. Vontae Davis there. Lehman as well for Illinois. They bring Zach Brown in, a true freshman. Remember, Lance Smith, normally the number 2 running back, suspended for road games because of an incident this summer. Donovan to the air on 3rd and 5. And what a hit at the 45-yard line by Mitchell, and it's incomplete. Kyle Hudson awaits the punt from DeBush, one of the best punters in the Big Ten. But this goes into the end zone. First down at the 20-yard line for the Illini. And they bring Regis Ben into the backfield with Williams. And they want to give Ben about 15 touches a game. That's his first of this contest, and he picks up 7 yards. And we just saw perhaps another future first-round pick, albeit in a couple to 3 years. Certainly Ron Zook hopes so in Regis Ben. Here's Williams. And throws a beautiful pass. It was juggled, but they're going to rule it a catch by Ben at the 43-yard line. It looked like he may not have caught that. Looked like he was juggling it, and yep, Illinois should have tried to snap it quickly instead. This is going to be reviewed.
The previous play is being reviewed.
That replay booth's kind of close. Let's run down there and
after review, the receiver was bobbling the ball as he went out of bounds. Therefore, it's incomplete. Play
overturned, 3rd down and 3. And here's Mendenhall on the shovel pass for the first down across the 35. DeAndre Levy and Shane Carter team up for the tackle.
Jake Ikeguanu has got a big matchup against Aurelius Ben for Illinois.
Well, Wisconsin last year number 2 in the country in scoring defense, but they've given up a lot of big plays this year, and a big run there to Mendenhall.
To set themselves up, and then all of a sudden, he's into the 3rd level of the defense.
26-yard run, and then a quick toss to Ben. Loxley, a finalist for the head coaching job at Central Michigan in the offseason, but wanted to stay at Illinois. He will get a job very soon. Excellent coach and recruiting. Mendenhall breaks free inside the 10. Mendenhall dives, and it's an Illinois touchdown. And Wisconsin again giving up big plays like it did against Michigan State last week. Rita's extra point makes it 7-0. Rita will boot it away. And Gilreath waits for the short kick at the 14-yard line. Penalty marker down as Gilreath has run out of play at the 32.
Receiving team holding number 10, 10 yards from the end of the run. First down.
Against Texas A&M and struggle against North Carolina on the road.
They got hammered by Oklahoma, Miami did. Donovan to the air on first down. Beautiful toss. Beckham with the catch. Out at the 38 for a 15-yard pickup.
They like to line him up at times on the outside to get a mismatch.
A career-high 10 catches last week. Back to the ground. Hill, no running room, as he's gobbled up for a 1-yard loss by Jay Lehman and Antonio James. E.J. Hill in the last 4 games. A lot of carries, but a lot of yards. 5th in the country in rushing coming into this game. Donovan to Beckham in the open field. This is where he's dangerous. Breaks a couple of tackles. Finally pasted by Justin Sanders and Kevin Mitchell, and a penalty marker comes flying in.
After the play was over, dead ball, late hit, number 56 of the defense. 15 yards added to the end of the run. Automatic first down.
So after the 9-yard pass play and the 15-yard penalty, it's a first down at the Illini 39-yard line. Donovan with a ton of time, and through the hands of Swan, incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Donovan to Swan, who makes the catch this time to the 20-yard line. Vontae Davis on the tackle after a gain of 19 in St. Louis. Running play to Hill, and great job by Britt Miller to get a hold of Hill and slow him up. Zach Brown replacing Hill at running back on 2nd and 10. Donovan going to the end zone. Overthrown, intended for true freshman Kyle Jefferson. 3rd down and 10. Donovan hit as he delivers, incomplete. This is a 38-yard attempt. and not even close. I mean, Elijah Hodge already out. There's Comer St. Jean, who's in there replacing Hodge. Illinois has been more physical than Wisconsin in the early going. And Mendenhall with running room again. Finally run out of bounds at the 41-yard line. 20-yard run for Mendenhall. And Illinois #1 in the Big Ten for the second straight year in running the football. They're going to throw here. Williams with a ton of time tries to force it in there to Kyle Hudson, who is well covered by Jack Ikaguanu.
Play with the chip on your shoulder. Looks like they have so far, guys.
Yeah, and he looked in their eyes after that Penn State win last week and said for the first time, as Williams gets wrestled down by Casillas at the 45, that he saw it in his players' eyes that they really felt that they could win. And Williams again today struggling to throw the football accurately. He was pulled in the fourth quarter last week for freshman Eddie McGee. Williams being chased by Chapman, and down he goes. St. Jean gets him at the 45. No gain on the play. Illinois will punt. Santella, freshman, on for his second punt. Gilreath back to receive, but this off the side of the foot of Santella. And about 10 yards behind the Illinois bench.
Ryan Mallett's going to be a good quarterback, but not quite in Chad Henne's shoes just yet.
P.J. Hill, not a lot of running room again. Got 3 yards after a 14-yard punt by Santella. Temperature could hit 90 by the end of the contest. Very humid here in Champaign. P.J. Hill again, and he gets planted at the 48-yard line by free safety Justin Harrison, his 4th tackle already. Play fake. Flag down. Donovan down as well, and the ball came out. Something they had not really been doing here in 07.
Offside,
Yeah.
81 defense. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot results in a first down.
Donovan going to keep. Had a rushing touchdown to win the game against UNLV and gets close to 10 yards to the 36 on that play. Donovan, a senior from Heartland, Wisconsin. Back to P.J. Hill, and again bottled up at the 34. That hole closing quickly. Jay Lehman, the man who closed it. Illinois, the only team to offer him a scholarship. He's had a great career. Leads the Big Ten in tackles again. Beckham with a catch, but not much. Dragged down to the 33 by DeRay Hicks. And that's the final play of the first quarter. The Badgers with a 3rd down and 7 at the Illini 33-yard line. Donovan with a ton of time. Everybody covered. Tried to hit Beckham. Great defense by Justin Sanders. And it's 4th down. Hudson coming from the sideline onto the field. And Wisconsin bringing on a player late as well. And this is going to be a fake. They bring DeBush up under the center here on 4th and 7. Let's see if they snap it or try to draw Illinois offside.
Yeah, just trying to draw them offsides with a hard count. They'll take a delay a game penalty here, which is what they want. You know, I decline these.
Delay a game, 94, offense. 5-yard penalty, remains 4th down.
Just trying to get a little room for the punter.
Had made a 51-yarder. That would have been about 49 or 50 yards, but there is some wind, and he would have been kicking into the wind, and he's already 0 for 1 today. And DeBush's punt off the side of his foot. You rarely see that out of the senior. It'll be spotted at the 25. Back to the studio and Reese Davis. And here Reese, it is 7-0. And Illinois with the ball. Mendenhall had 98 total yards in the first quarter.
Purdue going to pose some problems for the Buckeyes because they can spread you out.
Here's Williams on the keeper, planted by Levy at the 32. It'll be Mendenhall. Great patience, and it appears that he has the first down at the 35-yard line. An empty set here, and they're going to bring Ben into the backfield with Juice Williams. And here's another shovel pass. Oh, Ben creamed by Levy at the 35. What a hit by DeAndre Levy. So he makes big plays. Williams pulling it back, dumping it off to Mendenhall. And Mendenhall gets to the 38, only 3 yards there. Tripped up by Kirk DeKramer. Last year, 8 yards a carry as a backup. That was good for number 2 in the country. Williams airing it out, finds Ben for the first down. And here he goes again, breaking tackles. They still can't wrap up Ben. Finally push him out inside the 35.
Athletic ability.
And handoff Mendenhall. Inside the 30-yard line. Good pickup on 1st and 10. Normally a great player. First team All Big Ten last year. Has struggled this year with injuries and health. They try to swing it out to Brian Gamble, another freshman. He could not hang on to it that time. On Levy. He hit Gamble late. Loose ball. It'll go out of bounds at the 32-yard line. So they lose yardage on 3rd down and 3 and maybe pushed them out of field goal range here. Rita from 50, and it's good. 3 sellouts here at Memorial Stadium. First time that's happened since 1986. It is a packed house for the 5th-ranked team in the country, Wisconsin. And the Illini lead 10-0 after Rita's field goal. Now Klomoski, who's got 4 touchbacks on the season, will boot it away to Gilreath. Key play on that drive for Illinois was a 26-yard completion to Regis Ben on 3rd down and 6.
Make sure you cover against David Gilreath. He's returned one from 56 yards this year.
He'll get a shot here inside the 5. But Illinois all over him inside the 15-yard line. Nate Bussey down there first for the Illini as we go back to the studio and Reese Davis. First down inside the 15 for Wisconsin. And P.J. Hill taken down at the 11-yard line by Mike Ware. No relation to Andre, but he has the skills of Andre Ware. P.J. Hill only 28 yards on 11 carries so far. And Donovan going to throw the ball through the hands of true freshman Kyle Jefferson. It'll bring up 3rd down. Donovan going deep. Swan up high to make the first down grab at the 28-yard line. Donovan testing the airwaves again. And going to his favorite target, Travis Beckham, who's shoved out by Vontae Davis and set the Wisconsin tight end record last year with 61 grabs in his first season as a tight end. Was a linebacker prior to that. Donovan again passing over the middle and broken up by Britt Miller. Wow. Miami might be the hardest team to figure out in college football right now. Beckham cannot hang on across the middle. DeBush to boot it away. Hudson waits for it at the 25. DeBush's last kick was 13 yards. That's not very good either. But fair caught at the 24-yard line. First down from the Illini 25. It'll be Mendenhall looking for a hole, not there. And St. Jean is the one who makes the play defensively for the Badgers. Answer coming up. 2-yard loss for Mendenhall. Play fake for Williams and going deep. Well overthrown, intended for Jacob Willis. You know, the answer to that Aflac trivia question might be a guy that played much more recently. In fact, this decade.
Started as a freshman.
Juice waits to set up the screen to Mendenhall. Got the first down on 3rd down and 12 to the 38-yard line.
He buys just enough time to give Rashard Mendenhall a nice crease.
And a great ball fake there, faking the pitch to Mendenhall and taking it into Wisconsin territory to the 47. And meanwhile, a catch by Ben made a man miss and got enough for the first down. He would not have had the first down had he gotten pushed out of play by that first tackler, but Ben showing his strength. He is a true freshman. Williams with a play fake. And Williams passed for Ben, and actually went over Ben's head and was caught by the fullback, Russ Wild. I don't know if that's who Juice intended to hit, but it's a first down and goal nonetheless. Which has won 14 straight games, longest active winning streak in the country. Here's a pitch to Mendenhall. He's in! Second touchdown for Mendenhall, and it's 16-0 Illini. And ended up losing that game 30-24. Extra point good by Rita. It's 17-0 Illinois. There were plays of 15, 11, and 31 yards on that lengthy drive by the Illini. Gilreath inside the 10 now for Wisconsin on the return. And great coverage by Illinois. Gilreath out of bounds at the 21. That's something that Ron Zook's been trying to fight since he was let go by Florida, but many people talking about his coaching ability now, not just his recruiting, as this team's playing well as Britt Miller, right on cue, takes down Beckham incomplete. After a short professional football stint on 2nd and 10, Donovan to backup tight end Garrett Graham plows forward for the Wisconsin first down. But as mentioned earlier, they were down to Illinois by 18 in the first half last year, came back to win. Donovan trying to create a throwing lane. His pass underthrown, but caught anyway by Beckham. It was bobbled by 2 Illinois players, and Beckham, while he's flat on his back, comes down with it. So first down on the 25. Beckham needs a breather. And now they give it to the workhorse, but Hill stumbles to pick up 1.5 yards, maybe 2. Donovan to the air on 2nd down. Penalty flag down. Now 2 more come in. And Donovan wrapped up by Jay Lehman for a sack at the 27-yard line. Now holding against Wisconsin. There is 2nd down and 18. Donovan setting up, hit as he throws. How did he complete that? And he got drilled by Doug Pilcher, and he still completed it. Donovan trying to dump it off to P.J. Hill, and it's incomplete. Trying to get the Badgers on the board. And he does.
Keeping him in check.
Did a good job against them last year. Actually got him banged up in that game as he got a stinger. Here's Willis on the return and gets to the 20-yard line. And give Butch Davis some credit. Great recruiter, great motivator as well. Mendenhall hit in the backfield, and then St. Jean wraps him up. Playing for Elijah Hodge. Levy hit Mendenhall first. Illinois looking to spread out Wisconsin again here on 2nd down. Play fake, and Williams airing it out. Going deep down the sideline, and it's knocked away, incomplete. Obviously got a lot of the players that helped Florida win a national title last year. Willis pasted by Ike Iguanu, and the pass is incomplete, and Illinois will have to punt it away. Was vomiting on the sideline. Wobbly kick. Gilreath will let it bounce. It takes a Wisconsin hop and goes out of bounds near midfield. But P.J. Hill has been shut down running the football today for Wisconsin. Donovan fakes it to him on 1st down. And going deep toward the sideline, off the hands of Swan. Incomplete.
Led the Big Ten in rushing last year at 188. They've only upped that this season to 255, so people better start to believe.
There's a pass to Hill out of the backfield. That's a 1st down. That will stop the clock. He can run around you as well.
Yeah, he's got a little shiftiness. Made a couple of Michigan State players miss in the hole last week.
Donovan going to Jefferson, who had great separation on DeRay Hicks. Had to recognize that Jefferson could go right by him. Donovan passing again. Going for Beckham. And the pass off the mark, incomplete. Good pressure. 5th trip in Illini territory for Wisconsin, but only 3 points to show for it. Here's Beckham over the middle. Great hit by Vontae Davis to break up the throw.
One of that bunch formation.
Donovan with time. Swan over the middle, pulls it in as he gets pulverized by Justin Harrison inside the 10. And Swan still down.
He hung on and he got pasted. I just kind of hope he's okay. He has really contributed well to his football team today. Nice big catches down the field. We hope Luke Swan is okay.
Zach Brown, true freshman, into the game at tailback right now for P.J. Hill. Davis back on side. Donovan flushed out, and Donovan going to take off. And got maybe a yard before Lindquist and Wilson team up on the stop. Donovan surveying the field. And his pass off the mark, incomplete, intended for Garrett Graham. It'll bring up a 3rd down and goal at the 6-yard line. On 3rd down and goal. Donovan hit. Donovan gets away from one man, but not the other. Sacked by Josh Brent, a true freshman, at the 9-yard line. And he puts it through, and that pulls Wisconsin within 11. Illinois looking for its first 3-0 start in the Big Ten since 1990. Ho'omanawinui will take the short kick at the 30-yard line. And that will be the final play of the first half. Kick it away to Gilreath to start the second half. And Gilreath will take it at the goal line. And doesn't even get back to the 20-yard line. Homer St. Jean, a freshman, has come in his stead. P.J. Hill only 30 yards on 12 carries in the first half, and nothing here. Stood up by David Lindquist. No gain for Hill. Here's a play fake, and right in the shirt of Donovan was Derek Walker, and Donovan positive yardage across the 25 to the 27-yard line. Puts more pressure on Beckham now to make plays in the passing game. Beckham had a pretty good first half. And it appears that Brown, the true freshman backup, is going to get the first down. A university suspension for road games because of an incident involving battery charges in the offseason. And Brown hit in the backfield. A couple of Illinois helmets go flying.
To get back in the full swing of things.
Donovan waiting and throwing into double coverage, and it's incomplete. Pressure coming. Donovan finds Beckham, and he spins away from a tackler and has the first down. Finally dropped at the 48-yard line. Beckham, a special player. And Bo Flowers not used to seeing that on the baseball diamond, where he's been the last few years in the minor leagues. He's a true freshman at age 23, trying to cover Beckham that time.
That'll be rough on Bo Flowers in the meeting room tomorrow.
Play fake for Donovan, airing it out, but nobody home except Mitchell. Confusion between the receivers Gilreath, Jefferson, and quarterback Tyler Donovan. Still no P.J. Hill. True freshman Zach Brown in at tailback. Brett Bielema telling us they could use freshman Quincy Landingham, who started training camp as a safety.
Yeah, he's played one game on special teams that hadn't had a carry all season long.
And Donovan going to throw again on second down. Gilreath is open, and he has another Wisconsin first down to the 41.
Well,
Jay Lehman on the tackle.
He had it, but he came back a little bit trying to break the run, and this is going to be close. I think he may have just enough for a first down, but it's going to be close.
Got a lot of passing plays today, and P.J. Hill still on the bike. Only 19 running plays by Wisconsin. And another pass play. Donovan looking downfield, flushed out. And Martez Wilson putting on the Jets and chasing down the quarterback.
You're not going to outrun him. Highly recruited outside linebacker.
And there's a lot of things you could do with him on that side of the ball.
He can play wherever he wants. Offense, defense, special teams, get him involved.
On 2nd and 12, they fake the end around. Donovan looking deep, and Jefferson is open, and it's a Wisconsin touchdown.
Well, they got everybody in the house thinking run, and it's Kyle Jefferson over the top.
Mel Hoff's extra point is good. 13 straight points for Wisconsin. Yeah, look, for a while like Illinois might run them out of the building, but 13 unanswered points in just 8.5 minutes. And they're going to kick to Regis Ben. Had a 90-yard return for a touchdown last week. And gets to the 20 this week. And maybe the 21. Stood up by Ryan Flash.
Yeah, even when he's completing passes, he'll spend a little time tomorrow in the ice tub.
Juice going to keep, and nobody home for Wisconsin. And Williams wrestled out a play at the 45-yard line after a 24-yard gain. Williams faked everybody on the Wisconsin defense. Now, Juice Williams making plays with his legs, but will he have to make plays with his arms to win this game?
Boy, I tell you what, yes, he will. And angle so important against option teams.
Williams 9 of 15 throwing the ball. Here is Ben getting his first touch of the second half on offense. And he's pushed out at the 49-yard line in Wisconsin territory. Still a member of Andre Ware's Heisman Battle Royal. Find out a little bit later. Juice on the keeper, breaks a tackle. Williams in the secondary. Finally dragged down inside the 25 by Jonathan Casillas.
And he's operating right now, feeling a lot of confidence.
Last year at Illinois with 576. 2 big runs on this drive after getting pulled in the fourth quarter last week. Hands to Mendenhall down to the 20 for about 3 on first down. Mike Newkirk on the tackle. He's known by the fans as Juice, but he only calls him Isaiah, he and his mother. Mendenhall powering to the 15, going to come up a yard shy of the first down, but another impressive run by Mendenhall. There is a penalty flag down at the 16-yard line.
Oh, and you see it, you like to see that. Regis Ben kind of getting into it with one of the defenders for Wisconsin, and your quarterback, the sophomore Juice Williams, comes over to calm the situation down. That's a leader right there.
After the play was over, dead ball, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 6 of the defense. Dead ball, personal foul, number 9 of the offense. Those penalties offset. Result of the play, third down.
Jack Ikegwonu, talented defensive back, talented corner, battling against Regis Ben. Usually it's the guy that throws the last punch.
It's a big third down for Illinois' offense. Try to regain some momentum. Mendenhall has the first down. Keeps the legs churning to the 10. Shane Carter on the stop, but it's a 4-yard gain. First down. Regis Ben in the slot, the top of your screen. It'll be Juice trying to get away from Ikegwonu. Can't. Great play by the corner to take down Williams at the 5-yard line. Second and goal for the Illini.
Oh, and Mike Loxley, the offensive coordinator, kind of gotten himself in a rhythm on this drive. Hey, let's line up, let the big 5 guys up front lead us down the field.
Illinois last week in the second half did not complete a pass. They've only thrown 1 on this drive. Williams going to keep, and he's hit and taken down. Levy, the first to greet him, kind of torpedoed him, and then Jason Chapman cleaned him up, and it's third down and goal. It's Mendenhall off the right side, and he powers his way into the end zone. 2 rushing touchdowns and a receiving touchdown. He's accounted for all of the touchdowns for Illinois today. And a great response by the Illini after Wisconsin closed within 4.
That's a great point, Dave.
People going to know about him after today if they don't already. Might find his way into the Heisman mix if Illinois continues to win games. His number is pretty comparable to the best running backs in college football.
Keeps running like that. I don't see why not.
Lemofsky booting away from the 30-yard line. Here's Gilreath. And good coverage again by Illinois. Gilreath taken down by Joe Morgan at the 22. What a big win that'd be for Butch Davis and the Tar Heels. P.J. Hill is back into the game, and he breaks away from defenders. His best run of the day. Finally pushed out in Illinois territory by Justin Harrison at the 49. Hill, the Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. His best run of the day gives him now 60 yards. And they go back to him. And a decent pickup on first down. About 4 yards to the 44.
It's just something about.
Maybe banged up again off on the sideline. He had some problem with stingers last season. And again, as Aaron told you, they're working on that thigh area last time. Here they run his backup, true freshman Zach Brown, and he's close to the first down, appears to have it at the 37. Lehman and Davis on the tackle downfield.
Well, they come with the pressure.
Donovan dumps it off. Beckham It takes 3 members of the Illini to take him down after a gain of 11. First down, Wisconsin to the 25. How about the offensive line for Wisconsin? Illinois, 10th in the country in sacks per game coming in, but Wisconsin, even though Donovan's been hit, hasn't been sacked in the half. And here's Zach Brown. Oh, he would have had a touchdown had he been able to get away from DeRay Hicks. Nonetheless, it's a gain of 9. And Brett Bielema's got to be growing more confidently in his backup with knowing that Lance Smith can't play in road games. True freshman Zach Brown, another big pickup.
Just running the football, it's more the protection scheme so you don't get your quarterback killed.
Brown from Florida stays in the game here, second down and short. And Donovan going to keep, and he gets a great block downfield from Brown. Finally tackled inside the 10 by Derek Walker. How about Zach Brown out in front blocking for his quarterback?
How about Tyler Donovan with a nice little spin move in the open field?
And P.J. Hill back on the field. First down and goal from the Illinois 6-yard line. It'll be Hill to the 3, grabbed by Lindquist, second and goal.
P.J. Hill just earned my respect. You talk about a guy that's not 100%. It's a growing area injury. Those are hard to play with because you got to cut, and especially at the running back position. But he knows how critical this football game is. Hey, I can be hurt tomorrow. Just get me through the day. Give me something to where I can still go. And now in the most critical time of the game, he's the guy in carrying the mail.
Much better second half, in part because of that big run. Here he is again, Hill diving, second effort to the 1-yard line. Jay Lehman made the stick, and it's a third down and goal coming up. The give to Hill, and it's a Badger touchdown. From 1-yard line. Again, no Travis Beckham on the field right now. Donovan in trouble, gets away from one man, and then finally tackled at the 10-yard line by Antonio Steele. A gamble by Brett Bielema does not pay off. It's a 5-point game late in the third here in Champaign. Plus, Travis Beckham, your best receiver, was not in the game the last 4 or 5 plays. Don't know if that's because of injury, but he's a guy that, at least as a weapon, gives you a decoy for that play, if you call it. Melhoff short kick. Ben at the 13-yard line. Ben waits for a hole to open, and he might have had a lengthy return had he not been tripped up at the 33-yard line by Paul Standring. Well, the Hurricanes need that if they want to continue not only to get respect, but have a chance to win the ACC. Williams faked the pitch. They covered it very well, and Williams loses a yard as Shaughnessy makes the tackle.
Matt Shaughnessy, nice outside leverage, forcing Juice to turn up the field.
Only one pass play in the second half for Illinois, after no completions in the second half last week in a win over Penn State. They bring Ben into the backfield on 2nd and 10, and they'll give it to Ben. Stiff arms Levy, and then Shaughnessy smacks him at the 34-yard line, and Ben is hurt. What a hit by Matthew Shaughnessy.
You can read his lips there saying, I hurt my shoulder, but he's coming underneath. They just want to give it to him. Just a little underneath zone play and allow Ben to just kind of work his way. Right here, he's going to stiff arm a linebacker, DeAndre Levy, right there down, and then Shaughnessy's there to make a play, but you could see him kind of land, trying to break his fall.
I think it might have been before there, Andre. You see how he kind of crumbled before the hit came?
Yeah.
He may have hurt himself as he was stiff-arming Levy. Maybe that's when he hurt the shoulder.
Yeah.
Well, needless to say, that would be about the last player, if you're Illinois, that you'd want to lose. Even more so than the quarterback, because Eddie McGee, when he's coming for Juice Williams this year,
Eddie McGee's
has done a good job.
Yeah, he's a guy I like a lot. A talented player. He's just behind a guy that's just as talented.
And it's a 3rd down and 13 after the 3-yard loss by Ben. And Williams to the air, only his 2nd pass of the half, and it is incomplete at midfield. Hudson had a shot at it but could not pull it in, and he was open. Well, Wisconsin third in the country in time of possession last year and this year, dominating again today. And with a chance here perhaps to take the lead on this drive after Santella boots it away to Gilreath. It takes a couple of hops inside the 15-yard line. And Wisconsin will be backed up at its 10 when we start the fourth quarter. Great punt by Anthony Santella.
Welcome back to Champaign, Illinois. The Fighting Illini trying to hold on to the lead here. It's a hot and very physical game out there right now. And let me tell you, you're starting to see evidence of that. Tight end Travis Beckham for the Badgers earlier and missed a few plays. I saw trainers massaging his right neck and shoulder. Don't know if there was a stinger. No information available. What we do know on Regis Ben, though, for the Illini, he's sitting on the bench and trainers are looking at his right shoulder, right hand. His actual uniform has been cut and it looks like there's a tape job inside with ice underneath it.
And a great diving catch by Beckham. Apparently not hurt that much, Aaron, if he makes that play there to the 46-yard line. Go ahead and finish your story down there.
Dave, just to add, they don't know if Regis Ben is done for the day. I'll let you know when we find out.
Okay. Fred Bielema upset. He wanted his team to snap the football to avoid the review.
Play is being reviewed.
On just how physical they've been with Wisconsin today. And Ron Zook told us he was nervous about how physical Wisconsin was.
Is called. We had a catch. First down.
Apparently not enough. Came back to win. And they pull it off again here on the road this time. P.J. Hill, who's been banged up today, but takes 3 Illini for a ride out to the 49 for 4 yards. Back to the studio and Reese Davis.
Pick up a few blocks in Kansas. Surprise today.
A lot of people thought that there would be some potential letdown games for teams that had big wins last week. Kansas State beat Texas last week. Great play by Kevin Mitchell to break up the pass on the sideline. Donovan did not have enough on it.
That was a heck of a play there. He closed and was able to locate the football as he was laying out and bat it away.
Wisconsin has struggled on third downs, especially in the first half. And now a penalty flag flies.
Delay of game. Number 12 offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
That's huge. Third and 6, now third and 11.
Yeah.
Battle for first place in the Big Ten. Both teams 2-0. Wisconsin 5 of 11 on third down. Many of those in the second half. Donovan dumping it off. Garrett Graham got the first down to the 42-yard line. Mitchell on the tackle, but moved the sticks for the Badgers. Play fake to Hill. Donovan looking downfield, overthrown, and it is going to be caught. Intercepted at the 10-yard line by Kevin Mitchell. That first angle certainly clinched it. And so the Illini take over at their 16-yard line. Mendenhall breaking tackles and reversing his field. Mendenhall one-on-one with a defender. Finally downed at the 40 after a terrific 24-yard run.
I want to talk about one heck of a football player. Rashard Mendenhall, something else.
142 rushing yards,
and
2
counting.
touchdowns, and a receiving touchdown as well. Illinois with 6 runs of 20 yards or more. Williams trying to pitch it out to Gamble, who lost the ball, but it will stay Illinois football as we bring Reese back in the studio. A wild start to the Big Ten campaign. Both these teams here 2-0, and a 2nd and 9 for Illinois.
Pretty good running backs in the Big Ten this year.
Yes, sir. Here's Willis out of the flat. Oh, nice stick by Aubrey Pleasant at the 44. Third down coming up.
Well, when the scouts come to test him, they are going to be thoroughly impressed.
Williams to the air. Pass behind his intended receiver, but caught anyway by DeJuan Warren. Nice grab, but they are short of the first down marker. Santella, though, has to punt. Last boot was 56 yards. And that play by Mendenhall gives him more room to punt and change his field position. Wisconsin might have gotten a piece of that. They've got 3 blocks this year and may have gotten a hand on that one. Number 5, Wisconsin. 5 top 10 teams lost last week. Will the 5th-ranked team in the country go down here on Gut Check Saturday? A lot of big games in college football. P.J. Hill, good second effort. Darts forward to the 33, tackled by Doug Pilcher. 2nd down and 6. Illinois showing blitz, backs off. Donovan going for Beckham, and it is going to be intercepted by Vontae Davis. 27.
Holding, 89 offense.
Not going to matter.
Penalties decline. First down, Illinois.
A lot of time left, though. They were unable to come up with anything off their last takeaway. Mendenhall picking a hole and to the 34 for about 5 yards. With more on Vontae Davis, here's Aaron Andrews. Well, Vontae did a great selling job and helping Ron Zook get to Regis Bend here. They played together in high school at Dunbar in Washington, D.C. as Mendenhall gets a couple of yards shy of the first down, tackled by Ike Iguanu, and here's Reese Davis.
Boy, Northwestern.
4 touchdown passes now for Bichet. Here's a big 3rd down. Williams, first down, and look out down the sideline to the 39 of Wisconsin. Aubrey Pleasant on the tackle.
And what I like the most is that he stayed in bounds.
Illinois has not beaten a top 5 team since winning at USC back in 1989. That indeed was a good year. Dufresne down to the 35-yard line. Picks up 4, spelling Mendenhall for a carry there.
Playing big-time football.
Williams will keep it to the 30-yard line. This will bring up 3rd down and short. And Williams shaken up on the play.
When you hate to see a guy like Juice Williams, especially the way he's performing right now. And talking to Mike Loxley, they've been waiting on Juice Williams to have this type of game, a breakout type game. He's been close. There's been glimmers, but right now, a lot of people holding their breath, hoping that Juice is going to be okay.
3rd down and 1 for Illinois at the Wisconsin 30. Mendenhall, he's got the first down to the 25-yard line, tackled by Shane Carter.
They will stay with the exact same package of plays that they give Juice Williams.
It'll be Dufresne through a hole, but dragged down by Levy at the 21 after a 4-yard pickup. And here's Reese Davis again in the studio. It might just be Kansas State's year with the way things are going. Here's Dufresne inside the 10 and down to the 5-yard line. First down and goal, Illinois. 1st and goal at the 5. McGee stays in the game at quarterback. And Mendenhall back in. McGee keeping on the action, and McGee walks in. Touchdown, Illinois.
The strong suit of your football team, that offensive line. Illinois, 282 rushing yards.
Only one senior on that offensive line. Extra point good by Rita. And they are right now 5:28 away from going 3-0 in conference.
And a lot to be excited about.
And the number 5 team in the country on the ropes, Gilreath, taking it back for Wisconsin. He fumbled the ball. It's loose at the 10 and covered up finally inside the 2-yard line by Illinois. Recovered by Joe Morgan inside the 5-yard line. Question is, was Gilreath down at the 18? Let's see what they rule.
This could really hurt Wisconsin if he weren't down.
They're saying he was, though. The ruling on the field is Wisconsin ball at the 18. So the play's dead. It's Wisconsin ball.
Brett Bielema gets a break.
And P.J. Hill neutralized a bit because you're not going to run it as often. He does catch this out of the backfield. Gain of about 8 yards. Wisconsin does have all of its timeouts remaining.
And they were able to do it 4:35 off the clock.
There's a 2nd and 1. Donovan going to Beckham. Nice open field tackle. DeRay Hicks pretty close to the first down marker as we check in again with Reese Davis.
Well, he said don't blink.
Yeah.
Somebody will score.
A lot like Michigan State's game with Wisconsin last week. It was a first down pickup by Beckham. Then Hill picks up maybe a yard out of the backfield. If Illinois wins this game and Purdue beats Ohio State tonight, that'll make it for an incredibly exciting Big Ten season. It is anyway, but Illinois can hang on and Purdue can knock off Ohio State. Penalty flags down. Movement on the offensive line by the Badgers.
Big left tackle.
Right of the snap. False start. 68 offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains 2nd down.
Illinois trail.
He's got himself a good football team. Talented young football team.
Donovan on 2nd and 13, steps away from pressure and unloads downfield. Great throw, but unable to make the play. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. That may play a role. They're going to run Hill on 3rd and 13, and he'll get to the 31 for about 5 yards.
He's playing for the 4th down right now with that play call.
Pressure coming, Donovan, and it's caught for a 1st down by Garrett Graham in the Illinois territory. In the 1st half, he's out for the game with a leg injury. Donovan stepping up and going to Beckham. Oh, what a grab by Beckham.
10 catches, 152, bettering last week's effort.
Yeah, 20 catches in 2 games. Donovan pressure, Donovan in trouble, gets away from 2 members of the Illini, and now has an open Beckham but throws it away, but a late penalty flag as Donovan was hit.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 40 of the defense. Contact with the head, 15-yard penalty, automatic, 1st down.
1st down to the 22. Donovan, and that pass nearly intercepted by Chris Norwell, 14 consecutive games. Donovan on 2nd down. And Beckham again makes an incredible catch, his 11th grab inside the 15. 3rd down and 2. Donovan to Hill, could not pull it in, and it's 4th down. And this is where going for 2 and not getting the 2-point conversion hurts you, because right now, it being an 11-point game, 2 possessions, you can kick the field goal here. Yep. But with down 12 points, you can't. Zach Brown in the game at tailback. Donovan throws, and it is caught for a 1st down to the 10 by Kyle Jefferson. For going for 2 late in the 3rd quarter and not getting it.
Questioned it for a couple of different reasons.
Donovan here with a 1st down and goal. Nice catch by Graham, banging to the goal line. And he's in. It's a Wisconsin touchdown by Garrett Graham. And it's 31-26 Illinois with 1:31 to go. And it will be an onside kick. And Illinois recovers as Kyle Hudson is under it. Pretty easily done for Illinois center fielder on the baseball team. Wisconsin has 3 timeouts remaining. Mendenhall. And look at him muscle for yardage to the 42. He got about 3.5 when he should have had 1.
Knows Mendenhall may find himself on the list next week.
Here's a 2nd down, Mendenhall. Again, keeping the legs turning and getting away from defenders. Finally tackled at the 40. He got 1. Another timeout by Wisconsin. Wisconsin only 1 timeout remaining. Play of the game right here. And McGee fakes the handoff. He's going to run, and he is close to the 1st down at the 35-yard line. If they don't get it, the Badgers will have decent field position. 4th down and short. McGee, quarterback sneak, gonna be close.
Looks like McGee may have lost his football.
All depends on the spot. And it is a 1st down, Illinois. Illinois gonna be in sole possession of 1st place in the Big Ten at 3-0. This is a top 5 team that had won 14 consecutive games, but that streak comes to an end in Champaign as Illinois knocks off Wisconsin 31-26.